So turns out, Rudy finds out Norn is in a room all the time. She's not going out. So he's assuming someone's bullying her, right? He goes in the classroom and he's asking the students, if you know anything, tell me. In his inner monologue, he's saying he's gonna, I don't know, he's gonna like beat the shit out of whoever answers him. I don't know. I thought this scene was kind of corny, but nah, it got worse when the teacher got involved and the teacher mentioned something, and then he says this.
やりきれなかったから裸に向いて職員室に立たせたと。
Pardon me?
Well, dude, I'm looking at the invisible camera right now when he said that. I was eating my meal and he says this shit. Like, come on. But he figures it out that he's actually Norn sad because of being compared to Rudy all the time. So at least he put that together. And you know, he's talking with the furries and Sylphie about it. And they come up with a plan to let Rudy talk to Norn without getting interrupted because she's in the girls' dormitory. So Sylphie has like Ariel set up a meeting to call all the girls over, and Norn will be by herself. So Rudy gets in with the help of that one cat furry. He gets to her room, and he gets flashbacks to himself in his past life, cause he was the same. He was a shut-in. He's thinking to himself how he's now like his brother in his past life, how he's trying to comfort Norn, and we get a little bit of Norn's point of view, how she saw her father get beat up by Rudy, and seeing how Rudy's constantly with different women, and she doesn't know how to feel about that, but she believes that Rudy doesn't like her, and she feels sad about it. So when she asks to go to school or to live in the dorms, she thinks Rudy said yeah because he was trying to get rid of her, which makes her feel more upset. And then when she's at school, everybody's talking about Rudy, and no one's really wanting to talk to her just to talk to her, you know. They only want to talk to her to talk about Rudy. So she gets more upset, and eventually she hits a certain point where she's kind of done with it. She becomes she just stays in her room. And then we get a little bit more flashbacks of Paul and Rudyard talking about how Rudy isn't that kind of guy and to give him a chance. Oh, I can't with these scenes with Rudyard and Norn, man. I can't. Rudy talks to Norn to let her know how he feels about the whole thing, and Norn finally explodes and she cries. Like Rudy mentions, he never found out what the problem was with Norn, but Norn was able to, you know, get a hold of her feelings and fix it herself without anyone's help. It just ends with Rudy and Sylphie talking about it, and because Rudy was thinking about his past life, he thought about Nanahoshi, and if she gets back home to like send a letter to his brother in his past life. But none of that doesn't matter, because when I was trying to skip the intro, I accidentally clicked to like the end credits, and what I saw, oh man, Sunday, it's going down, man. If anyone says the show is slow, it can be, but not here. This is where things start to happen. So I am excited.